rebound. He'll lumber into the forecourt. McDermott, now Levert. Levert, quick step to the basket.
You got me that time. Try this one on for size. Levert with a circus shot. Caris Levert out of the University. Dribble handoff for Levert. 5 to shoot. Levert, elbow, leans, guns, get.
It's off to McDermott. Around the horn it goes. Sumner keeps it moving. Levert for 3.
Levert hits it. But look at Levert on the quick advance. The speed, the Euro step, and the finish.
It's the difference now because Sabonis hasn't scored that well, but he hadn't had to. I mean, just.
Levert hits the
Pacers, they kept the scoring out of the paint for this Washington team.
She got a thing for Chanel vintage that dropped before she could speak English. Do you love me and love seeking attention?
What's up, YouTube? It's Ron back in the video because I have a big body banger because you're 222 video. Now, first thing for you, make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the road to 3K. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you gotta do. Today, I'm the build dealer on your local. I'm coming at y'all with this Caris Levert build video. Yes, sir. This was requested, highly requested. In fact, a lot of y'all wanted this, so here it is. You know, this is the last one of the 5 cycles. And yeah, so I don't know if y'all heard, y'all keeping updated, but I'm gonna try to eventually start posting every day except for Sundays. I want to see if I can do it. I just want to see some real quick and see how it goes. But you know, if I can't, then I won't. But like, definitely in the summer, that's going to be a big goal for me, posting every day, because like I'm not going to be doing stuff every day, especially because it's my senior year in high school. So you know, I'm just going to be chilling. But we'll see what I can do. But until then, you know, I got videos out here Monday, Wednesday, Friday as usual. But yeah, I had fun making this Caris Levert. I said Caris Levert. This Caris Levert build video. You know, I feel like he has a very high ceiling. It's just that he needs to play more and he needs to be consistent in terms of all that. Because in terms of offense, he's like a very great 3-level scorer, very great playmaker, very good slasher and mid-range shooter, 3-point shooter. You know, he can do everything on offense. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the pie chart. So, you know, like, I don't know if y'all listen to Polo G or whatever, you know, but like that book back 2.0, I'm making Caris Levert 3.0. So I got that blue and green pie chart, more blue than green. You know, with this build, you're gonna have contact dunks, but on top of that, you're gonna be able to shoot and whatever and have pro dribble moves. So, you know, I went with this because it's honestly the best one for slashing type of players where they're primary finisher, but like they can still shoot, like Caris Levert. And for the physical profile, you want just the speed one. You don't need the speed and vertical one because this guy, he's not jumping out the gym, but he's pretty quick. He has a quick first step, which allows him to blow past his defenders at 6'6", you know, so he'll be doing what he got to do. But you're gonna see that this build has absolutely no defensive badges and everything is on the offensive end. It'll have 1 defensive and rebound badge, but it'll have enough attributes to have like at least an 80-something steal. So you're gonna be able to steal the ball, but it's just you're not gonna have the badges to back everything up. So you can't really have clamps and like, you know, stuff like that. But like, it's not really as important as just being good on the court and doing what you're supposed to do with this build. What you're supposed to do is score. So that's the big difference between, say, this and like DeMar. Well, no, DeMar, you still are supposed to score, but like, you know, this and like, say, maybe like I'm trying to think Michael Jordan build or whatever, you know, like, because there's no defense at all. It's just pure offense. You know, it's like 41, it's like 56 badges, you know, and most of them are just offense. And instead of making them 6'6", you want to make them 6'5". In real life, Caris Levert is 6'6", but you can't really do that in the game because you're going to lose too much. You're going to lose too many attributes and too many stats, you know, meaning you're not going to have pro dribble moves. You're not going to be able to, I guess, contact dunk in the same way. And you're not going to have the same shooting attributes. So it's just better to keep it at 6'5". You want the weight down so that you get the maximum speed possible, and you want the wingspan up well, to 86. And that's why I said at 99 overall, you're going to have a pretty high steal rating. And you see right here, even in your takeover, you have the lockdown D takeover. So there's no worries in that. In terms, it's just that you don't have the badges to back it up, but you have the stats. And you see right here, shades of Caris Levert. So obviously I did something right. You know, whenever you get the shades of, at least as a 2K player and builder, you know, that you're looking for, especially in current gen, it is very satisfying because like it never happens. But hey, for me, if y'all are consistent, y'all notice that it happens a lot, so it means that I'm doing something right, obviously. And I mean, as you see right here, I don't know what else to say. Just subscribe, bro. Like my video, you know, help me grow. Yeah, maybe, you know, if you do it, I'll give you like a high five or something like that. Yeah, no, maybe. But yeah, but anywho, as you see right here, it was pretty fun to play with. Like on the offensive end, I was just blowing past my defenders and either dunking or laying. I was finishing that lay crazy. Like that lay was being finished. I'm not gonna hold you. And off the quick first step, like the quick first step on this build was crazy. And as you know, like once I hit 99, its max speed will be like a 93. So it's like, it's gonna have a very, very fast first step, and it's gonna be very, very fast. So like this build is a do-it-all shooting guard. You know, it can play like a point guard, play like a shooting guard. It can play like a small forward at sometimes. You know, you could have post fades. I'm pretty sure you got post hooks on this build. Like you can do a lot with this build. You know, there's not a single thing on the offensive end that you can't do. Now, obviously that comes with a sacrifice. So you have to sacrifice some defensive attributes, but it's okay because the offensive skill of this build kind of just counters everything, because you can do everything on offense. You know, you can be a playmaker if you want to, you could be a slasher if you want to, you could be a spot up shooter if you want to. So I mean, with Caris Levert, he's very diverse and versatile in the fact that he can just get to a bucket one play and then shoot a mid-range pull up the next and then shoot a spot up 3-pointer the next. That's why I say he has so much potential, because if he can just solidify that, like it's kind of like James Harden. You know, that's kind of how James Harden started, where he could do all this stuff, but it just wasn't as consistent as it is now, where, you know, he's a superstar. And if you recall, James Harden's first like 3 or 4 years was on the Thunder, you know, on the bench. I think he starting soon, like later in his Thunder career, but he was like not like the greatest on that team, and then he goes to a different team and starts flourishing. So I feel like Caris Levert could have that same journey. He just needs to be in the game more. I know he hasn't played in like the past month or so. I feel like it's been the past month, or at least the past 2 weeks. He just hasn't played. And I mean, obviously when you're not playing, you don't get any better. I mean, well, that's not true because you got practice, but you don't show that you've gotten better. So I mean, I just hope that he can play and show that he's gotten better, because I know he's gotten better, and I know that he's ready, you know, NBA ready. And I really want to see him succeed, because on the Nets, he was a bucket for sure. He was a bucket, especially when Kyrie was out, he was a bucket. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 3K. I'm out. Make sure y'all suggest y'all videos. Peace.